club. You know, when you've got a group of people you want to give a nice gift to, there's no better gift than giving the gift of Mrs. Prindables apples. So here's the fun news. Lori Shore, who brings us Mrs. Prindables, was saying to me that this has kind of become an annual tradition to bring the turtle apples.
Exactly.
And so we have them brand new today. Hello, Lori.
So good to see you, Leah.
Wonderful to see you.
Yeah, just like you said, these turtle-inspired apples, you know those yummy, decadent, caramely, chocolatey turtles that we love to eat, they've become an annual tradition, and this is the first time we're on air with this assortment this season. Something else that makes this really special is for the first time ever, we're including cashews in this assortment.
Oh.
In fact, if you love cashews and chocolate and caramel, there's been only one other assortment all year long that has included that flavor profile. So this is a really great one to pick.
Well, you know, and when you think of those, you know, those turtle candies, where it's chocolate and nuts and caramel together. Now imagine that over your delicious Mrs. Prindables apples.
Yes.
So we're getting 6 of each variety. Will you walk me through?
So we get 10 individually wrapped apples. They all come wrapped like this. We've got some adhesive tags that you can add, just like this one here. So if you're giving them as individual gifts, it's very, very easy to do, but not say.
Okay.
Here is the first flavor that you have. 12 apples. First 6 apples is a combination. Well, first of all, we start with that crisp, juicy apple, that tangy, sweet apple. We dunk it right before it ships out to you, so it hasn't even been made yet, into our homemade buttery caramel. Then we top it, in this first case, milk chocolate chips and pecans. Lovely, classic, yummy, and good. That's the first 6. Then the second 6, and really, really special when you come in close and look at these, we're using dark chocolate chips and one of the rare opportunities to see cashews. And they're such a beloved nut, buttery and rich and decadent, all on top of that yummy, yummy caramel that you just see kind of coming through there. Doesn't that look beautiful? And then the dark chocolate chips, like I said.
So how fun. I mean, this is sort of Mrs. Prindables' twist on the whole idea of the turtle candy, now done in these wonderful gourmet apples. You said that it starts with the apple inside, and I love when you open one up and show us exactly what that
You know,
that
I do
means.
too, because there's nothing better than fresh produce. Leah and I both grew up in an area of the country that was good at fresh produce.
True.
So just to have that crispy, fresh apple there with that tangy, sweet flavor is really what's at the heart of all of this. The second thing that we're most famous for is the gooey caramel that you see when I pull these two pieces together. We make our caramel from scratch, daily, small batches. I mean, we really control the quality, and that's what we dunk the apples into right before they ship out to you. We apply all the toppings. In fact, as a final step, we hand apply additional toppings to make sure you get that thick coat, and that's what just ties it all together so well.
It's buttery, it's creamy, it's chewy, and it's the perfect thing to hold all of that chocolate and all of those nuts around that delicious crisp apple. Here's the thing though, when you think about gifts for the teacher, gifts for the choir, gifts for the office mate, gifts for the neighbor, gifts to have on hand, favors maybe for the holiday open house or party you're gonna do, you've got 12 gifts here. And the price is $45.96, and they're on Easy Pay. And because you use your credit card for that Easy Pay, it also means they will be there for Christmas. And how long will they last once I get them?
We say up to 3 weeks in the fridge. So put them in the fridge right when you get them. Take them out about an hour before you plan to eat them, so that they're room temperature. That's kind of how you want to eat them. I mean, they're decadent and gooey and yummy and good. Yeah, I love showing that box. I love showing this could be a gift to a whole family. This could be, let's say you're going to do a combination of entertaining and gifting. We took just half of the assortment of 12 here in front of me and created a beautiful, I mean, rich, yummy, yummy platter. You have 6 left after that as gifts.
That's great.
So use it in any way, just filling in those gaps, whether it's entertaining or gifting, that you have between now through New Year's at this point.
So can I sample a
please.
little
Do you want
bit?
to try the one with the cashew or you want a pecan lady?
Yes. So cashew has the dark chocolate.
Yeah.
And
the caramel, and that buttery. That dark chocolate with the cashew we find is a great flavor combination. Isn't that lovely? And just high-end and special. Then this is that other flavor, again, turtle-inspired. So of course we had to do one, you know, with the apple at the core, our yummy caramel that you see that kind of goes on out as I pull it apart, and that's what's going to melt in your mouth. Milk chocolate, and then in this case, those roasted yummy pecans. Let me slice you a fresh slice of that one too.
And I love that you give us gift-giving ideas as well as serving ideas, because that you sliced up half of them and it filled the whole platter.
Yeah.
But you can put one in a little gift bag I love that you sliced them up and added them to other desserts. You can put them on top of your favorite scoop of ice cream. That's the fun when you get these apples at home. So this is milk chocolate.
And milk chocolate and the roasted pecans. Yeah, so good. And you're right, we can't really predict at this point maybe exactly how we'll use them because hopefully they'll be there in those emergency situations. You know, when you're just gathering maybe a girlfriend over a cup of coffee or treating yourself, for heaven's sakes. You know what? I think as the women in the family, we tend to be the ones, I'm making a generalization here though, that are focused on the gifts and focused on preparing the food. And by gum, I think it's time for you to sit down, grab one of these apples and watch a favorite TV show. I gave you permission just now.
I agree. So this is something you're seeing brand new today. And if you love, you know, the little turtle candies, they named them because they looked like little turtles by the time they put the nuts together with the caramel and then added the chocolate on top. Well, this is Mrs. Prindables' take on that whole idea of combining chocolate, caramel, and nuts around a delicious, juicy, and yet crisp apple. And they're the perfect size to give as gifts because you get 12 of them. And by the way, over 800 of these have been ordered. And remember, it is brand new today. They're so good.
They are. Thank you so much.
That's good.
You know, it's these little simple things. When I think about all the stuff that we can't cut corners on, you know what I mean? Boy, if I could, I would. But this is something you can go easy on yourself with. You know, just get it to your door. Just get those 12 gifts right there, wrapped with the tags right there, ready for you to give out to neighbors, you know, to friends, but also go easy on yourself when it comes to entertaining. I always think about my biggest challenge is when I have out-of-town guests, I've got the big meals planned.
Sure.
What do I serve them right when they come in the door? Have you eaten? Did you eat on the plane?
Right.
Did you eat enough? You know, they arrive right smack in between the meals. Times like that. Hopefully this is what's going to bring the people you love together in your home.
And that's, I mean, and it couldn't be easier and it couldn't be more delicious. And I'll tell you too, if you've never given Mrs. Prindables as a gift, maybe you order them and you have them at home, it is the gift that people remember. I mean, they will and tell you, oh my gosh, those apples were the best thing ever. So it's a fun treat to share and kind of expose someone to how delicious Mrs. Prindables apples are. And if you like the turtle, you like that candy with the chocolate and the nuts and the caramel together.
Yes.
It doesn't get better than the way, Mrs. Prindables has done it. And this has kind of become an annual thing, but this is the first time this season that we're bringing you this assortment, and it's brand new today. So 12 pieces, and you just let us know if you want them in 52673. That's the item number.
Thanks.
Thank you,
Thank
Lori.
you. See you guys. Bye. Bye, Sharon. Bye.
Wow. Woo! I know.